for those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Funimation's website. And aside from that, for those of you wondering, I'm also going to be starting my reaction in 1-0 and go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Annapolis. I never get sick and tired of hearing the Anime Polex voice. You know, there's actually one of the few recaps that I see weekly when it comes to like the narration where, at least for me, it always draws me in each week because there are some animes that have a recap narration that just doesn't have like the high, intense octane feeling that this series has. So I'm gonna give credit to the series for that. As for Prax, I'm actually liking her so far. Just wonder if she's ever going to go up against the main crew eventually, though. Because you never know with these kind of series. And you know what? It's actually nice to get to, at the very least, see Bit actually practice a little bit of his shooting because some of the first few episodes of the series actually didn't emphasize that as a major weakness for him. So that's something I appreciate. Whenever someone knows they have a flaw, especially when it's super apparent, they try to work on it so that they don't try falling into the same mistakes of not being able to succeed in whatever they're trying to pull off. So at least for me, I think it makes me appreciate Bit just a little bit more. Because at least when it comes to characters like him, I always like how they kind of start out from like a ground zero, and then they rise up to be much more competent and much more badass as the series progresses. I'm not saying that this is the same as Gurren Lagann, but he's giving me a little bit of some Simone vibes from Gurren Lagann. Only instead of him being a major character, he's just a supporting character in this instance. And you know what? I dig that. If he can become at least like 50% as cool as Simone, then that would be so dang badass. Interesting though how when it reveals the Princess of Luto and her squad, you see all of them colored except for one figure because one of them is like in a silhouette. What is the blood stain in that hat? Oh boy. Hmm. Alright. Alright, that's some good news at the very least. And best someone like Fina gain more power instead of someone completely reckless. I like how she also call their ideas blasphemous, even though Fina agrees with them. That's adorable, showing you some of Prakt's rough personality. I like the resistance bit, it's fucking adorable. Oh! Oh, now he definitely has to further live up to the expectations now. And that's why I thought when Shubi made Bit the Admiral, I thought it was actually a brilliant move weeks ago because you're seeing here that Bit's much more confident because of had he not been of higher rank, he probably wouldn't have that swagger that he's currently building up right now. Hmm? Aww. That's a good point. Everyone needs Atlay more. It's gonna be Elsha. Please let that not be the death flags, but you never know in these kind of animes. Fuck. I'm getting some bad vibes. Oh no. Or maybe I'm just paranoid as hell. That could be it. I mean, at the very least, there's someone to keep Batgirl in company. Talk about the red carpet treatment right there. You can definitely tell it's loving this. Oh, it's fucking cute, though. And that's quite the optimistic way of handling it, too. One of the. She actually is pretty damn cute. One of the few shining rays of light in this series. When it comes to, like, the leadership. Bro, so that y'all don't take it out of context. Aww. What the? Whoa. Okay, this dude is a badass. Jeez. This guy looks like he doesn't skip leg day a single day in his life. And going by the opening, I'm pretty sure that man is capable of also utilizing a Bree height. Just going by the glow he's got in the opening. Oh, fuck. Like, right when you think at the very least, or everyone's gonna be able to just relax and unwind for an episode, these motherfuckers from Rekka have to ruin it. That's a good point. Wait, what? I love how as she was talking about manners. Oh yeah, definitely she's not the type of person you'd be asking when it comes to manners. Hey, you know what? They deserve this. Especially with all they've been through, all the stress, all the life and death scenarios. And they might as well enjoy it because who the hell knows when they're going to ever have an opportunity to do this again, or when these type of happier days are going to end. Since they're maids, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna dress them up a bit. As for what would Batgirl do if he was just left by himself? He would probably die of starvation. Makes sense. And I like moments like that where you can see Alicia's playful personality. When in most scenarios we just see her serious, it's nice to finally see her unwind at least a little bit like this. It layers her more. That looks like Princess Fine Forte. Ho ho! Oh, they don't have to apologize. I mean, the maid sent them there. So I'm assuming they also knew that Fine was there too. Okay, now also needs a bit more self confidence in herself. And who can say no to someone that adorable? Yo, trying to guilt trip them into watching her back. It's pretty smart. Might as well go for it. I mean, they've all got pretty skin though, if you ask me. But I guess in a way that kind of does quantify as love though, to an extent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You wouldn't really be caring for someone if you didn't at least have a bit of love, and there are very differing bits of love too. Aww. Or maybe she's gonna do it all extravagant style. Cause well, how is Plex gonna convince Batgirl though? I mean, he's pretty dead set on achieving his goal though. On breaking that dang wall. I like I hear though with him actually unwinding in front of the second mechanic. At the very least, again, his mindset as to why he wanted to stay with the wall. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I thought he was just there to take care of him. Hmm. And he better apologize too, because I mean he built a bond and oh, hey y'all, I'm back. For those who are wondering why the video cut off for that small bit, it's because someone called me since I'm currently using my iPhone 6s to do my live reactions. When the few occasions where people do call my phone happen, the recording feature of my camera stops automatically. But thankfully though, since in my video I can actually do the auto replay option automatically, I looked at my video cut off on the 11 minute and 47 second mark. So just to play it safe, I'm gonna put my video at the 11 minutes and 40 second mark. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened. A spam call occurred on my phone, and that's why the video temporarily cut off. For those of you wondering, but just for a few seconds though. But anyways, without further delay, I'm gonna be starting my reaction from the. Oh, hello, Anime Doji. But yeah, Anime Doji, those phone calls are a pain in the ass. But I'm gonna be starting my reaction from the 11 minute and 41 second mark in 1-0 go. Honestly, though, when it comes to Prax, there are better ways of doing this, though. At least in my opinion. Well, yeah, I mean, sounds like she's itching for at least some sparring. Oh, okay. At least that explains a lot. Jeez! To think Bakura would be that reckless to the point that he would go up against one of the nobility of Luto. Actually, pretty darn interesting character development right there. They're to be that desperate. Hey, that's smart. Wait, why is he saying that? Unless she tried flying above the walls in the past. And there's some kind of like barrier that's up there too, and that's why she was smiling when she was saying that. I agree, Anime Doji. Phone calls can be so annoying sometimes. Oh boy. I'm liking where this is going now. Whoa. I mean, hey, at the very least now, Batgirl's learning like almost every single crest and cranny when it comes to the law. Aww. I think Batgirl, that's not going to stop him from trying, though. That's probably going to encourage him even more. Oh, run, reckless dude! I mean, hey, in that case, Batgirl kind of does deserve that. Oh shit. I mean, hey, you know what they say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. He might as well try. And worst case scenario, even if it makes it awkward between him and Brax, this will at the very least allow Batgirl to gain some more combat experience. Hey, it's only fair. Hmm, that's a good point. That means it must be in the experimentational phase. Yeah, why not? It could help both sides out. And they're gonna need it because if Rekka's gonna attack, I just hope whoever that person. Oh, poor boy. But not. I mean, it's not to say Batgirl didn't deserve that because he did. Kind of was a bit reckless. And honestly, him going to Luto doesn't mean he will necessarily agree to not breaking the law. It just means that he'd be trying to find different ways of breaking it. You can't just break everything through force or solve your life through just relying on your physical strength. Sometimes you need to use this too in order to persevere, or your connections around you to persevere. I like how he says you're the only one free. Fucking adorable. Hmm. I don't know what's their plan gonna be, though. Oh, poor bait. He don't like this bait. I mean, hey, it worked. It just means that our boy's just got to work on his hand-to-hand combat game. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, looks like they're ready to torture him. Well, I'm assuming going by this, Prax didn't approve of this. Oh, looks like she did. And the fortunate thing is, Phoenix probably doesn't know about these type of things going on. Okay, I wonder what these fools are gonna do now. I like how they're making something unpleasant sound like it's gonna be something that's gonna be something relaxing. I mean, yeah, even though you won't die, that looks painful. Whoa. What a bitch. Well, at least now we know Prax has her own. Okay, at least now we know that Prax, she's got her own ambitions too. Alright, you know what? Fuck Prax now. I hope that this bitch gets busted up. Yeah, you know this is what Bit's been practicing for. Yup, no pressure! Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And plus, this will be a lot of character development for Bit because if he succeeds in doing this, this is going to not just be a confidence booster, but he'll finally succeed in something he was failing at just a few episodes ago. If Princess Fina knew about this, she'd be pissed off. That's my gut feeling. But you know what I like this? It shows you that the world in background ain't what it seems. Good. Bust this motherfucker up and also bust Prax along the way back, Arrow. Whew, talk about Shu and Bit being the ultimate wingman. Good. Yeah, look. Oh! Whoa! Kind of looks a little bit like Phoenix. Could it be one of her relatives? Oh. Wait, so she's have like an alternative personality then? Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. Yo, that's crazy. I was thinking for because it kind of looked like Phoenix. So I was thinking it would have been a relative. But I guess Phoenix is one of those crazy anime type characters where they've got multiple personalities and bipolar disorder. Are they just going by the appearances? But you know what? I dig this. I dig this. Because at least now it shows you that our heroes are not going to be able to have the comfort of living at Luto. And yeah, it seemed too good to be true. For all the heroes to be able to live in Luto peacefully and have some land and having extra forces to go up against Rekka, it just sounded too good to be fucking true. I wouldn't be surprised in the next episode you get the silhouette finally colored up with Princess Fina when she's in that crazy angry form. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. I'm just noticing, but as the ED progresses, there's more characters running. Hmm. Or am I just imagining shit? I'm gonna have to watch the ED of the first episode just to compare and contrast. It just feels like they're adding more characters, and I mean that in a good way. Shows you that the animators are putting in extra effort that I don't need to be putting, but they're putting it regardless because they're fucking badasses. And I respect that effort. I absolutely adore it. Why do lips that profess love hide fangs? Whoa, I wonder. I mean, I guess here we're gonna finally delve into Prax's backstory going by the hair cutting thing. But honestly, here's what I love about it from a story standpoint. Now our heroes, they don't just have to worry about the Rekka Kingdom, they're gonna have to worry about Luto too. And this brings up another question too. Now it makes you wonder if Fina's reacting that way. It makes you wonder if she is a Brayhite user and maybe there could be some psychological effects to some Brayhites, potentially. And speaking of which, now that we see the dark personality she has, now it recontextualizes all those happy sequences. Now it's making me wonder if when she first sent punishments towards people, it makes me wonder if she had an idea of what was going on. So that's another thing that I also really appreciate about the episode too. It just brings up even more questions. And on top of that, something else that I also love about this episode too, aside from it doing pretty dang well from the story standpoint, I love the fact that it had quite a bit of character development because you see Fina act all nice, but then this episode shows you that she is just absolutely dang dark. And you know what? I dig it. That's something that really impressed me about this episode because it just makes her infinitely more engaged instead of that meek, supportive character that she might have ended up being. Now it's going to at least make me curious about her backstory and why she's got the mindset she's got. And in addition to that, this episode also shows you Prax, where she's quite the forceful individual. To get what she wants, she's willing to break some eggs figuratively, like when she got on to fight with a back arrow. That's another thing I also love about this episode too. It's doing a great job of giving more layers of personality to the people from the Luto Kingdom. It did a great job of giving the Emperor of Rekka some more characterization, seeing how he actually does like seeing warfare, showing his ultra violent mindset. And on top of that, you're getting bit character development because aside from doing proper aim, you can see his self-confidence. Like when he tried to take on the guards even though he was outnumbered and beat up, he still attempted it anyways. Or when he shot the gun despite the odds of it being dire if he fails, he still pulled it off exponentially well. So I'm loving how they're setting up Bit as a major player in the series, slowly but surely. And aside from that, I also like how it's giving Shu more feats, like how he thought up these plans to try to rescue Batgirl in case there is a rainy day like situation. That's why I thought the character writing was phenomenal. Oh, and you see a little bit of Elsha's playful side too. Can't forget to mention that. Animation was absolutely beautiful, especially the CG when they try to go up the wall, Prax and Batgirl. It looked beautiful. Artwork was also gorgeous too. Everyone was on model. It popped, especially when the ladies, when they had those beautiful looking dresses. Those were awesome. The local performances were absolutely phenomenal, especially the local performances from Prax's voice actress. And that's why I gotta rate this episode straight up a 9 out of 10. Because a lot went on. It escalated the stakes because now they're gonna have to deal with Luto on top of having to deal with Rekka. And Rekka's about to attack Luto. And that's why I thought the episode was phenomenal. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Back Arrow episode 8. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later to come back for more, because I'm definitely reacting to Back Arrow episode 9. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, y'all, and have a fantastic day, everyone. And thank you so much for commenting on the live chat, Anime Doji, and also thank you everyone else for watching. Bye-bye.